What if the very history you've left behind was suddenly weaponized by someone you trust? You've built a new life, a sense of peace, a version of yourself far removed from old errors and painful memories. Then, in an instant, a person from your history, a friend, a former partner, reaches into that closed chapter and pulls out a story you thought was over. They don't just mention it, they wield it. Their tone is a mix of false concern and quiet satisfaction as they imply, "That's the real you, aren't it?" Your stomach drops. The pain isn't from the memory itself, but from the betrayal of its use as a blade. Your instinct is to fight back, to explain, to shout, "I'm different now." But that reaction is exactly what they want. It gives them power over your emotional state. The Stoic path offers a different way, a way of profound calm and unbreakable control. In this video, you will learn 3 specific, powerful responses to deploy when your past is used against you. The first Stoic reply is simple, yet devastatingly effective. Our ego's first command is to deny, to hide, to pretend the past never occurred. But Stoic wisdom teaches that true freedom is found in acceptance. When someone confronts you with a former failure or a moment of poor judgment, your power lies in not flinching. You meet their gaze and calmly state, "You're right. That was me." No lengthy defense, no visible shame. Why is this so powerful? The very reward they seek your emotional turmoil. For instance, if a colleague brings up a project you mismanaged years ago, you reply, "You're right, that was me. It taught me invaluable lessons about preparation." In that moment, you have disarmed them completely. When you cease being ashamed of your past, no one can use it as a weapon. Seneca reflected that true nobility is looking at your own errors and saying, "I own that, and I grew from it." By accepting your history, you seize authorship of your own life. The second Stoic response transforms the entire narrative. This single sentence converts your history from a liability into a source of strength. It pivots the focus from who you were to who you have chosen to become. Those who try to shame you only see the person you left behind. They fail to recognize that you have been refined by your experiences. Much like metal is strengthened in a forge, the challenges you faced didn't break you. They built your resilience. Consider a figure who endured great hardship, like Viktor Frankl. He emerged from profound suffering not with hatred, but with a deeper understanding of meaning. So, when someone asks, "How can you speak on resilience after you fell apart?" your answer is, "Because I have been in pieces, precisely how to rebuild." Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that the obstacle becomes the way. You are using their attempt to stain you as a chance to display your growth. This is the art of alchemy, turning the lead of past pain into the gold of present wisdom. The third and most potent Stoic reply is a quiet question. What is your intention in mentioning this now? Ask this without a trace of anger or sarcasm, only with genuine, calm curiosity. This question fundamentally changes the dynamic. You are no longer subject under attack. You are the observer, turning the lens back on them. They wanted to control your emotions, but now they must confront their own. If their motive was benign, your question gives them pause to reflect. If their aim was to wound, they will falter under the sudden exposure of their own hostility. As Epictetus taught, the person who seeks to harm you is already in pain. They revisit your past because they are struggling with their own present. When you calmly inquire, you have already reclaimed your power. The balance shifts irrevocably. Your composure becomes an impenetrable shield, your silence a fortress wall. This leads us to the ultimate Stoic superpower, the profound strength found in silence and emotional sovereignty. In a world that constantly shouts, the ability to remain silent is a revolutionary act of control. Every reactive word you utter is a piece of your power handed over. Seneca said that the person who angers you thereby conquers you. You may not win the petty argument, but you secure a far greater victory. Someone might accuse you. You never get upset. It's unsettling. Your quiet response can be, I prefer to keep my peace intact. Once you grasp this, you realize that no one can pull you into a conflict without your conscious permission. Are you worried what others will think? Then ask yourself, if they form a false opinion, does it change the truth of who you are? Epictetus posed it perfectly. If someone called you a donkey, would you feel the need to check? Of course not. Your self-knowledge is your anchor. You owe no explanations for the chapters you have already concluded. Sometimes, the most powerful reply is a mature, silent smile. When they try to define you by your yesterday, let your serene today show them who they are. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Your growth is what makes others uncomfortable, for it holds up a mirror to their own stagnation. They don't attack a broken person. They feel threatened by a healed one. Your peace exposes their internal chaos. So, remember these 3 pillars. First, acknowledge your history without shame. Second, reframe every error as education. And third, respond with questions, not reactions. Let them see their own reflection in your calm. This is how you win the Stoic victory, not with noise, but with profound dignity. You don't need to prove you've changed to anyone. Those who matter don't need the explanation, and those who seek to harm will never accept it. Tries to drag your past into the light once more, and you will smile. Not from pride or hurt, but from a deep, unshakable peace. You will know with absolute certainty that you are not defined by what happened, but by how you chose to rise from it. That is liberation, not the erasure of your past, but the ability to remember it with total acceptance. If someone tries to pull you back into a story you finished, you can simply say, I thank you for the reminder, but that volume is closed. Then you turn and you walk away, steady, composed, and truly free. If this path of calm, strength resonates with you, please support this channel. Give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to Winds of Thought for more guides to a centered life. Join our community of thoughtful minds, building unbreakable inner peace? Let me know in the comments. What chapter of your story have you finally closed?